set a beat. You know what I won't blaze up. Come on, blaze up.
It's a beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy, for your boy, for your boy, for your boy. Hustle for your boy, fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, wow, 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 lift it up.
Man, like I said, we couldn't eat at the restaurant downtown. That's why my daddy put my mama in a restaurant, a black restaurant. And the thing about it is, sweetheart, we own so many more things then than we do now. We didn't, you understand what I'm trying to say to you? Yeah. See, the man is right down the street there, Street Hotel. Man on the Street Hotel was black. Man had the restaurant, Street Hotel was black. The man at the barbershop was black. The man at the bar was black. You understand? They own these things. We own so many things that we don't own anymore. Washington, D.C. Howard Theater. Howard University. This was ours. What are you talking about? New York City, I knew Harlem, baby, when Harlem was Harlem. You understand what I mean?
Think you know Black history?
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Thursday to everybody in the building. I hope you guys are doing well. Ugh, why my stuff black? I don't know why I be doing this. Let me fix this, girl. It's supposed to be purple. Not black. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with black, but I want my stuff purple. Purple is the color of royalty. Okay. Shout out to everybody in the building. You guys get the likes up. Get the likes up on the video. Please get the likes up. We have a cute little show to do today. Shout out to everybody in the building. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. If you're returning, come on. No, yeah, welcome back. That's what I meant to say, girl. I'm all over the place. I have a I told you so moment. I'm just letting y'all know it's coming. And I'm gonna put it up first too. Thank you, Sipping the Hot Tea with D, for being a member for 7 months. Thank you. Hey Vu, how you doing, sis? I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. Honestly, I'm tired, but I'm here. I may be black. Dear God, I may even be ugly, but I'm here. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here. I look forward to Joce with y'all. So, you know how I go. Type stuff or whatever the case may be. But yeah, and I'm all right. I can't call it, can't complain. Nobody would listen if I did. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all, thank you so much, Sipping the Hot Tea. Y'all get the likes up, get the likes up, get the likes up. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, I told you so moment, and I'm gonna play it first. Hold that thought. Wallo speaks on Shannon Sharp. How the podcast is getting interviewed, but I guess anyway, Wallo speaks on him trying to stop Lil Durk and all them other guys from going down the road that they end up automatically going down. We're gonna talk about that. Some streamer, Dashae Frost, never heard of him, but he was extremely disrespectful to some young lady in the store, and her brother ended up checking him. Long story short, he ended up getting banned from Twitch. We gonna get into that. Who else I got on here? Oh, Ja Rule spoke at Irv Gotti funeral, and guess who else showed up? Jay-Z. Even though it was allegedly that he was the one, you feel me? It was alleged that he was the one that speaking of, hold on, I gotta go get some. But it was alleged that he was the one that had stopped them from getting their little business together. I gotta go get something because I want to tie these two together. Y'all, I'm giving y'all a commercial break. Like the video, please, and thank you. I'll be right back.
When I said goodbye, I'm back in my machine and cry. Ooh, baby,
All right, I'm back. So it was alleged that Jay-Z was the one that had set Irv them up. Remember when I told y'all we talked about it the other day? He showed up to the funeral, but put a pin in that right quick while I go over this list, and we gonna come right back. Girl, y'all seen what's the boy name? Suge Knight had outed that Ray J had something to do with Whitney Houston's unaliving. Oh, and Jay-Z got another lawsuit. That's another I told y'all moment. We'll get to there. And then also 2 planes collide in Arizona. Now, why it's on the front of my brain, I gotta go right into where I was going. So I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I saw this online yesterday and I was like, what in the entire you know what? So apparently, y'all remember LeVar Ball? He has the 3 boys in the league. He had his foot amputated here recently. Okay. He had his foot amputated here recently, and this is a picture of him in good spirits. You know, after having his foot amputated for whatever, they didn't say what, they just say medical reasons. Now, I don't know if it was diabetes, I don't know what was going on, but I do know that he had his foot amputated, and this is a photo of him post amputated foot. Now, immediately I thought about something. I said, well, wait a minute, because I started going back down memory lane, and I said, hold on. I remember when he first came out with his 3 boys, he was loud, he was boastful, and he was on here saying, my boys, all 3 of my boys are going to be successful. Mind you, his middle son is the one that was cheating on what's the clear girl name? Nikki Baby. That's his clear son. I mean, that's his son. I'm sorry. But anyway, he was loud, he was boastful. And you know, Black Americans, especially Black American women in particular, canceled this man. And I think it's because a lot of us don't understand what a confident, strong father looks like. We canceled him, but I thought it was messed up. I thought it was wrong. A lot of people jumped on this, oh, he's disrespectful bandwagon, because again, like I say, a lot of us are unfamiliar with strong Black men. You know what I'm saying? And I will never forgive y'all for that, because the reason why most of our images of our Black men are them in tight hugging bell bottoms, feminine and effeminate and all that stuff is because of we rather see that. We more comfortable with that than having or looking at a strong man. This is just my opinion. But anyway, yeah, I'll never forgive Black people for that. But neither here nor there. I'm going somewhere with this. Once he was canceled, okay? He was canceled because y'all, oh my God, he disrespected some girl on girl bye. Once he was canceled, he went away. He's strong with a clear woman, so hey, it is what it is. Y'all gotta stop worrying about who people lay with. That's weird. I'm not trying to call you out, Aquarius, but I just don't get it. Oh, well, he don't like dark skin. So what? He like when it comes down to I never mind. Let's move on. Anyway, at the end of the day, it was a strong presence of a Black man. Who he lay with had nothing to do with who he was. And like I said, we more comfortable with seeing our men, not even our gay men, but our men dressed effeminate and being effeminate than seeing somebody strong. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, not the end of there. I'm going somewhere with this. So he got the foot amputated, but I don't know if y'all remember, he had this shoe called Big Baller Brand. He had this shoe called Big Baller Brand. The shoe was catching on. He had his boys wearing the shoe. I think the oldest one, he ended up going with Nike afterwards, right? Listen, I think the oldest one went with Nike afterwards, but he had an entire brand of shoe. And when he got canceled, obviously the shoe went with him. Okay, so they stopped wearing they stopped canceling they started canceling his shoes. They started canceling his gear, because he didn't just have shoes. He had actual gear, like shirts and bags and all types of stuff. He went away. LaMelo, is that the oldest one? I can't remember. But the oldest one ended up catching a charge. No, he ended up going into the league, but then he didn't kind of do what they thought he was gonna do. Just me, what are you talking about? You act like we're the small hat people. We're not. I didn't say you was. But you do know black people have the strength, and the black people is in charge of the culture. You do know that, right? Like, I'm not saying we the small hat people, but we do control the culture. We don't benefit off of it, but we control it. If we say it goes, it goes. If we say it don't, it don't. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. I'm not trying to battle y'all early this morning, girl. Go lay down, just me. I'm not trying to battle you early this morning. Look, so listen, I found it ironic that his shoe goes away and then his foot get amputated. Now, I don't know. Maybe I'm just over exaggerating. You know what I'm saying? But the man brand could have literally took off. It really could have. You know what I'm saying? It really could have taken off. You missing the point. I think it's going over your head, just me. I'm not saying we control shoe deals. Matter of fact, we're not gonna talk about it. Think what you want, Fat. Like the video though. Listen, I think that it's ironic that his shoe deal and all his brand goes away, and his whole thing was shoes, and he was coming in independently without these large companies, and then all of a sudden his foot get amputated. I don't know, I just found that odd. And then it makes me go back to the whole situation with it makes me go back to the whole situation with Jay-Z. For Jay-Z to show up to Irv Gotti funeral, I didn't think that they were that cool. I didn't think that they were that cool. Why he showed up to the funeral? We gonna get into it, because he was the one that they said. I didn't say it. They literally came out their mouths and said that they were set up and they believe it was Jay-Z and Diddy. Remember, Irv, Dame Dash, who else? Irv, Dame Dash, Jay Prince, all of them were trying to come up with their own distribution company. And then all of a sudden, not only did the company not go, they started getting indicted by the feds, all type of stuff. And they said out of their own mouths that they thought it was Jay-Z and Diddy. So Jay-Z showing up to the funeral, see, he trying to catch, see, this is what Jay-Z trying to do. Jay-Z is trying to re-image himself since them allegations had done dropped. You feel what I'm saying? But it ain't gonna work because they got a new lawsuit on his behind. And we about to get into it. Shout out to LeVar Ball, bro. I feel bad for him. Or whatever. That industry is wicked, bro. That industry is so wicked. But I want to show y'all something. I told y'all niggas moment. Hold on, let me get it up here. I want to show y'all something right quick. So, do you guys recall? Do I have it right here? Hold on. Oh, I want to upload this too. This well, I ain't gonna do it today. I might not have time to do it today. Do you guys recall? Remember the lady we talked about a week or so ago? And I told y'all the lady had her kids, two of her kids froze in the car. Put a one in the chat if you remember that situation. But her kids had frozen the car and they passed. And remember the daddy was like, oh, well, she didn't tell me they was homeless. She just telling me to get them. Put a one in the chat if y'all remember that. All right, bet. Boom. So remember I also said, I said he didn't give a damn about them kids. I said that. I said, but it would not surprise me if she didn't give a damn neither. It wouldn't surprise me if she was one of those mamas who felt like, if I gotta wag with him, you gonna wag with him. If you ain't gonna wag with him, then I don't care what happened to her. Because see, listen, as Black Americans, we have to stop. We have to stop thinking that we don't have evil people in our doggone culture as well. And especially in today's society where the people aren't the same anymore, we don't protect and cherish our children. It's very more liable that these people are not who we think they are. And the fact that this girl just posted a video of her dancing down, having a great time, listening in the Sexy Red, acting like she didn't just lose 2 children. And listen, that's the worst part of it, but it gets worse. They got Black women on here that is like, oh, well, everybody grieve differently. But I told y'all, I didn't think she gave a damn about them kids. No way. I also told y'all, as a mother, I would have, if I had to go trick off my body to make sure, okay, to make sure that my kids had a place, a warm place to stay. I don't care if I had to get into a relationship with a girl, a boy, a dog, a cat. I would have made sure my kids had a ample place to at least have heat. Even if they can't eat, they're going to at least have a roof and heat on their head. Now, this is the gag. Like I say, it's one thing for her to party, but it's us not having no shame. She's at a house party. Kids ain't even probably buried yet. And they got people around here saying, oh, well, people grieve different. They even had people on there saying, well, y'all be dancing at repasses all the time. This is what we come to. This is what we come to. And these are the new mothers. These are the new mothers. And I told y'all, Sukiana, Sexy Red, Meg the Stallion, Nicki. It started with Nicki. It did. No, it didn't start with Nicki, but she was like the biggest force to come in. But Nicki didn't have the impact that Cardi did. Cardi is really where it really started. Cardi on down with female hip hop and female rap. I told y'all they are attacking the Black woman. They've attacked the Black man, and it don't work because we keep producing more Black men. Now they're attacking the Black woman. I told y'all, and they doing it through this entertainment. It's cool to like the music, but when it bleeds over to our kids, it desensitizes us and our kids to what's going on. This girl just lost 2 of her babies, and she in here twerking. Are you serious? But I told y'all, I didn't think she gave a damn about them kids. I said it. I said it. I did say that. I know what I said. I was there when I said it. So this is my I told y'all niggas moment. Like I said, I ain't always right, but when I'm right, you got to know I'm gonna tell y'all I told y'all niggas.
I told y'all niggas. I told y'all niggas. Y'all thought I was playing, but I told y'all niggas.
It's sad, it's sick, and it's ridiculous. They say she had 4 kids. They say she had 4 kids. I live in Detroit where this happened. She's horrible. That's the house they give her for being homeless. What? Oh my God. Oh my God. So that's the house they gave her for being homeless? She having a house party and her kids not even in the ground? That is crazy. That is, I weep for us. I really do weep for us. I really do. Sipping the hot tea. Thank you for the super chat. Boo just want to show my sister from another mister some love and support. Thank you so much. Sipping the hot tea with D. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Lady J, thank you for the super chat. Boo, it's my daughter, Sweet 16. Happy birthday, niece. Sweet 16. Oh, how I remember. Girl, I ain't did nothing for my Sweet 16, but she a Pisces. Happy birthday to my little niece. Happy birthday, niece, from your auntie Vu. Yeah. S. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate you guys. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Lady Dominique, thank you for being a member for 5 months. These females are a new example of they not like us. Anywho, due to life, I've been MIA. I miss you, Voodoo and the Dollhouse. Thank you so much. Oh, no, listen, don't worry about it. Things happen. It happens, life be life, and it is what it is. Don't even trip, my love. Don't even trip. You know, it is what it is. I'm just glad to have you. I'm glad to have you back. Bree said it's my daughter's 17, it's my baby's 17th birthday today. Can we get a happy birthday song? Yeah, I'm about to play a song for y'all right quick. Hold on. But no, listen, I'm afraid for the next generation. My mom and myself was talking last night, and we was talking about how they educating these kids. And you know what I came down to? I told my mama this last night. I said, them kids, the kids, I'm talking about, I want to say teenagers and younger. Those are the smart city kids. Remember, put a one in the chat if you how long you been here. You'll know I ain't lying. A long time ago, I told y'all, and I don't know if it was prophetic or not, but a long time ago, I told y'all, I said, hey, I said the story they told us about the transatlantic slave trade was fake. But what I also said was, I don't believe that this was our past. I believe that this is our future. I remember saying that. And I said, this is not going to be what happened in the past. This is probably going to be what happens in the future. And I told my mama last night, they are passing these kids with A's and B's, and they can't read, they can't write, they can't do nothing, which is going to ultimately make them a literal slave to the government. They're going to depend on the government to eat, to sleep, to drink, to read, to write. They won't be able to do anything. Okay? Listen, they won't ever be able to get to do anything. Them smart cities that they're going to put up, that's going to be the churn. That's going to be the kids. And I'm seeing it play out as the days go by. Once you get, and I told y'all when I talked about the motherhood stuff, once you get to the Black woman, that is the core to the entire whole foundation. We are the foundation of the Black community. And that's all Blacks all over. Once you infiltrate the woman, now the cracks start to go down in the foundation. Okay? And getting to the woman of that is going to get to the children. And if it gets to the children, they got us. Crack didn't work. X didn't work. Pills didn't work. Meth didn't work. HIV didn't work. What else they threw on us? Put them in the chat. All of these things they tried, it didn't work. It didn't work. And then somebody sat down and said, I know how to get them. Go through the mamas, go through the woman. That's gonna be the thing to crack the foundation, and it's cracking really, really bad. Yep, mass incarceration didn't work. All the stuff they threw at us, it didn't work. Actually, it actually doubled back and worked in our favor on them. Listen, the only reason why Trump is out here signing executive orders to make sure IVF treatments is available and trying to bring back the nuclear family is because their numbers are dwindling. Think about it. Most Black women ain't going down there getting no IVF. The thing that they put onto us affected them more than it affected us. Like, every time they throw something at us, it double backs on them. Y'all remember that old saying, I'm rubber, you glue, whatever you say bounces off of me to stick to you? That's literally what happening with these society. That's why Trump is signing all these executive orders. That's why he's getting rid of a lot of this stuff, because he's trying to make sure that they stay afloat. Love Wisdom, thank you for being a member for 3 months. A lot of Black women are defending this woman because they do the same thing, leaving their children for clubbing, cruising, gambling, etc. Yeah, I see that other lady left her kids in there for, they say, for years. She will be gone for months at a time. It's a special place in hell for you bitches. I hope you bitches go under the hell and never come back. I hope those women who do that, and I don't care what your circumstance is, because I done seen mentally ill people have kids and do well. Special ed women, when I was growing up, had kids and did well. None of that matters. You don't get an excuse from me when it comes to kids. You don't. You don't. There's a special place in hell, and I hope that they're there first. Losing, I would thank God and I pray to God I never understand what it's like to lose a child, but my mama lost 2 in the span of 3 years. I don't know what it's like to lose a child. God forbid, Lord, take me first. If I ever had a choice, Lord, just take me. I don't know. I don't even want to know what that even, I don't even want to fathom what it feels like. I've spoken to women who have lost their kids. It's a pain that you can't describe from what I'm hearing, and it's a pain that you never, literally never get over from. And to see this right here, it gives me, it's the same look that I give them demonic ass kids, them YNs that's out here terrorizing everybody, shooting up everything, robbing people. It's the same thing, just in a skirt. Disgusting. And every day I think I understand why the Most High got rid of Sodom and Gomorrah. Every day I say, oh, that I see why. I see why he flooded the earth. Start over. I see. Yeah, I see. I see why he turned Lot's wife into a pillar of salt. I see. Yeah, I see. Every day I see it. Every single day. Nobody should condone this. We should shame it because it's not us and it's not who we are. And plus, we typically cared and cherished our young. Now we just don't give a damn. Crazy work. Moving on. I ain't trying to be all down and out about it. It's just I had to say it. I just couldn't get on here and let that go by. Because we need to bring back shame. We have to. We have to. And any woman condoning this, anybody say, oh, everybody grieve different or make any type of excuse for this, you are just the same as these women here. You ain't no different. Period. Okay. Now, let's move on to this funeral, child. Did y'all see the funeral? Was y'all at the funeral? I missed the funeral. I didn't get to see the funeral, girl. And then after we get to the funeral, we gonna get to Jay-Z. Jigga, what's my mother in name? Jigga, and who I'm rolling with, huh? Yeah, who you rolling with, Jigga? That man is the walking devil. I don't care what nobody see. I believe in my heart of hearts, Jay-Z is a devil. And his wife. And I see it. Yeah, I said it. I don't like none of them. I seen her on there with a commercial. They trying to get their image together. They trying to get their image together because now he knows people are going to look at him as a what? R-worder. So now he doing weird stuff like showing up the fumes and all of that. Oh, so somebody said what fume? My bad. So Irv Gotti, y'all know he just passed. Y'all know Irv Gotti just passed now. And his funeral was, I think, yesterday, I think it was. And Jay-Z popped up. And I'm over here saying, for why? What he here for? Who invited him? Because I didn't even know that they was cool like that. I thought, from what I heard back in the day, this was the old rumor before social media. The rumor before social media was Irv didn't rock with Jay and them like that. Put it in the chat. Who up there with the heavy coats and heavy boots? Y'all can, maybe, again, that was the old rumor. I hadn't heard anything since that rumor. But from what I recall, back in the day when the rumor mill was an actual rumor mill and you heard it hand to mouth, I heard that he wasn't rocking with he ain't deal with Jay and them like that. Yeah, he did. He definitely helped Jay get on. He definitely helped Jay get on, without a doubt. He definitely helped Jay get on. But they started falling out once Jay started going up the ladder. But I don't know. Y'all up there with the heavy coats might know more than me. Back in the day, that was the rumor. I don't know what it is, but that was the rumor back in the day. But neither here nor there. I believe that Jay-Z and Beyonce is the devil. Yeah, I said that part. I'm gonna keep saying that. But neither here nor there. Ja Rule gave a speech, and I want to show y'all part of the speech Ja Rule gave at the funeral. Y'all check it out.
Nene, love you, Nene. I know this is tough for you too. He's home now. He's with Bobby, Louis V. I mean, this is my brother, like Chris said, it's the biggest honor you can give somebody who's not your blood brother to say they're your brother. And let me take these glasses off. He deserves that respect. We started this journey together a long time ago. I don't want to take up any more time, but I just want to say, Irv, I love you. Everyone in this room loves you. You touched everybody in your own way in this room. I know everybody has their moments of that with him. And so we are here, the celebration of your life, because it will live on forever. I love you, my brother. See you when I get there.
So that was the funeral, y'all. I'm so mad they didn't publicize it because I sure would have got dressed and went on the phone. But still, I go to funerals. I go to famous. I was at Whitney funeral. I was at Aretha funeral. I was at James Brown funeral. I was at Michael Jackson funeral. I was at Anna Nicole funeral. I goes to funerals now. Let's really be clear about that. I goes to the funeral. Especially, and Anna Nicole one was the most controversial of all. Put a one in the chat if you remember the Anna Nicole saga, girl. I wish they would have told me about this funeral. I would have got dressed and went. I would have definitely put my little black on and my little hat and went. I was at Nip funeral too. Girl, when I tell you Anna Nicole funeral was the most littest, craziest funeral of all time, girl, I don't care what nobody says. And that funeral lasted months because we was trying to find out who the daddy was for the baby, girl. You had to be there, girl. If you was not at Anna funeral, you missed the best funeral of all time. Greatest funeral of all time. I don't care what nobody says. If you was not at Anna Nicole Smith, and I don't mean to go off the topic, but I gotta say this part. If you was not at Anna Nicole Smith funeral, you missed the greatest funeral of all time. And let me tell you why. Girl, first of all, everybody in their mom was around there claiming to be the daddy of her little baby. Jaja Gabor husband was over there hollering, I'm the pappy. I said, well, where is your wife? Where is Jaja? Girl, athletes. Hell, Dennis Rodman said he was the baby daddy. Girl, you had to be there, girl. The whole funeral was a mess. The lawyer, they was dragging him because he said he the daddy. Then the photographer said, no, that's a lie. I'm the daddy. Girl, listen, if you didn't go to that funeral, you missed the greatest funeral of all time. And it lasted for months because we was all trying to figure out who was the daddy. Poor Ann, she couldn't even rest. Girl, get up. Who is the daddy? Look, girl, Ann, we ain't got time for no funeral. Get up. Get up. No. Because it done gone too far at this point. We gonna let you lay back down, but for now, get up. Who is the daddy to this baby? Who is the daddy? Girl, you can lay back down after we find out who the daddy to this child is. Okay? Baby, that was the greatest funeral of all time. And I done been to them all. But that was the greatest one of all time, girl. Please. You had to be there, girl. Ooh, that was the best funeral. But not the end of that. Oh, girl. Y'all saw, remember a prince came out and said he was the daddy? I said, damn, Anna, who all you was fucking? Anna was passing out that coochie like Jehovah's Witness pamphlets. Like Watchtowers in the Wake magazines. Anna. Girl, Anna Nicole had people all across the world. Do you hear me? Not the city, bitch. Not the country. This girl had people all across the world saying it was the daddy. I said, oh my God. Anne was giving out coochie like parting gifts. Girl, who you didn't sleep with, Anne? Get up, girl. Come on, we got to talk about this. Girl, get up, because we need answers. Yup, and all of them was in the chokehold, huh? All of them was in the chokehold. Don't judge her. She had an old husband. I ain't gonna lie. I envy Ann. I'd rather live like that. Shit. I ain't gonna lie. Shit. Look, I'm lit. And I got an old billionaire taking care of me and my child. And I could go do what I want to do. Girl, sign me up today. Please. Girl, sign me up. Where do I sign, bitch? Please, girl. Yeah, being around the world and not yeah, girl. Anna was literally been around the world, girl. Please. But anyway, back to the film. Herb film was, it's all right. It was all right. But anyway, that was Ja Rule speaking at the funeral. And don't get me wrong, I don't think that Herb was no saint. His mouth wasn't no prayer book. Okay, that's a fact. Okay, but at the end of the day, they must have wanted it small. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe they wanted maybe they wanted just a little family and friends. But I didn't. I was confused I was of confusion when I seen Jigga there. I said, Jigga, what?
No. Good inspiration. See, now I know the rest of the road, baby.
Gotcha.
Jay-Z is not who you think he is. It gave to me he was there to make sure he was dead. Look, listen, he was sitting front row at the doggone funeral. Hold on, I got another video. Is this the same video?
I won't take up any more time, but I just want to say,
look in the right corner. You're gonna see a mop, an old mop sitting in the front pew. That's him sitting in the front of the funeral. Look.
I won't take up any more time, but I just want to say, Herb, I love you. Everyone in this room loves you. You touched everybody in your own way in this room. I know everybody has their moments of that with him. And so we are here, a celebration of your life, because it will live on forever. I love you, my brother. See you when I get there.
On my mama, and I'm asking y'all to help me out. God forbid something happen to me. If I didn't like them in life, don't let them come to my funeral. I don't normally condone violence, but if y'all just happen to come to my funeral and y'all know it's somebody I ain't like or I couldn't stand and they come to my funeral, I want y'all to get the windmilling. Don't go to jail now. Just hit them once and then run or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But don't let them sit front row at my funeral. Please don't do that. Y'all gonna make me come back and do it myself. Please. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so fake. You know what I'm saying? It's so fake. It's so fake. Listen, I get it. Some people do get remorseful and be like, oh, I wish that I had fixed this back in the day. Mind you, Herb is the reason why he has the career, but well, not the reason, but one of the reasons why he have the career that he has. And somebody put it in the chat earlier. And his arch nemesis was DMX, because Jay-Z he wanted to be what DMX naturally was. You know what I mean? It's just fake. He gives me very devilish. He gives me there's an eerie feeling around him. I'm gonna let him play one more time. It's something about him I can't quite put my finger on. But look.
No. Good inspiration. See, now I know the rest of the road, baby.
Gotcha.
Let me tell y'all something. It wouldn't surprise me. You know what he gave me? Y'all remember that old Bone Thugs and Harmony video when the girl was in the church saying, Hail Mary, tell mama not to moan. And the Grim Reaper was walking in. Y'all put a one in the chat if you remember that music video. Girl used to scare the living daylights out of me, but the song was so good. Girl, he gave me the Grim Reaper coming in on the Meet Me at the Crossroads video. That's what he gave to me. I don't care what nobody see. The energy. I wasn't even there. The energy. That's what it gave me. And remember at the end, the man dropped his jacket and the wings came out. Girl, that's what it gave me. That's what it gave me. And I don't like it. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. Girl, I ain't gonna lie. That video used to be so scary. It was a big old tall black man walking in with a big old long trench coat, come and take people's souls. Remember he took the man out the casket? Girl, y'all remember that? Why would we watch that as children? Remember he walked up to the casket and took the man's soul from the casket? Why would Bone Thugs and Harmony put that out there like that for us? Girl, we was kids singing that song. Why would they do that? Girl, the man walked up to the casket. You had to be there. You had to be watching it on TV too. And picked that man up out the casket. Yes, the song was scary too. Tell mama not to moan. And then at the end when they go, oh mama, don't you moan. And she go, moan. I said, girl, turn it off and keep it on. Girl, you had to be there. Oh my God. Oh yeah, Ghetto Boys Mind Playing Tricks on Me was bad too. At night I can't sleep. I toss and turn. Candlesticks in the dark. Visions of bodies being burned. That video was scary too, but I ain't gonna lie. Crossroads had it. Crossroads had it. Crossroads had it. I was so scared. I was so scared. Oh girl, could you imagine me being a child looking at that girl? Want to turn it off, but can't. That was a time. But that's what Jay-Z looked like to me. I don't care what nobody say. That's what he looked like to me. Shelves, thank you for the super chat. Oh, let me go get Lady Dominique. I think I missed you. Just to add F all this talk about judgment at this point, it's accountability as we should do with one another, period. Absolutely. We should definitely be holding each other accountable. We got to at least start having shame to know what's to hold each other accountable for, though. But I feel what you're saying. Thank you, Lady Dominique. Shelves, thank you for the super chat. Boo, please. I'm still recovering from the Sugar D story. You got me talking in an accent every day. I love you so much. Hey, Acorns. Oh, thank you, Shelves. Girl, listen. That Sugar D, girl, my life is a girl. It could be a reality TV show. If I keep going down memory lane, girl, I had a crazy life. I remember, I think I told y'all about the time that I had to run out the house from that man on crack. Because he said he was going to give me $50 and he locked the door and left me in the house. I'm going to tell y'all that another time, girl. I'm going to tell y'all that another time. I needed the money. And the man said, come at my house. And he worked at the government too. And I went in that man's house and that man locked me in that door and started smoking that crack. Oh, girl, I have to tell y'all that another time, girl. It was girl, I done had some stories, girl. Please. The ones who been here know they done heard the story, girl. Girl, yeah. Scariest thing I ever been through, girl. It was a time. You had to be there. I'm glad you wasn't though. Sharjay, thank you for the super chat. My parents and I saw Jay-Z in ATL person and he smiled and waved. Girl, that wasn't the real Jay-Z, girl. That wasn't the real Jay-Z, girl. That was a clone. Tell your mama don't wave no more. Lord, tell her don't wave no more. Thank you, Sharjay, for the super chat. All right, I want to move on. Listen. So apparently Jay-Z getting sued. First of all, before we get into that, I told y'all, Jay-Z having them drop that lawsuit is not the end of this battle. I told y'all that. I told y'all, I said, hey, what they're going to do is send this one out as a little appetizer to see how he's going to react. I said that. I said, but they're going to come back at him. You know what I'm saying? And again, this could be another appetizer as well, but he's getting sued again. And I just want to tell y'all, we are in the beginning of the end of the Jay-Z and Beyonce. I don't know about Beyonce, but definitely Jay-Z era. But I just want to say, I told y'all niggas.
I told y'all niggas. I told y'all niggas. Y'all thought I was swear, but I told y'all niggas.
Listen. It's not personal. They're getting rid of the old billionaires so they can take that money back. They're getting their money back. And then they're going to start paying the youngsters because they dumb. Remember, they're making new slaves. They're going to pay them pennies on the dollar to do the same thing. Because right now, the currency is clout more than the money. So let's get into the lawsuit, my loves. You're not even married to medicine, my love. So it says Jay-Z is being sued for misuse of company resources to unfairly benefit from such as purchasing awards and etc. It says as a leader of Block Inc., Cash App, he is also being accused of abusive control, failing to act responsibly in the best interest of the company, and supporting others in wrongdoing. Now, this is pretty vague, but I got a couple of pages from the actual suit that we're going to get into and see what they're talking about. Okay. Now, according to this, I got to pull it up over here. Now, according to the suit, it is saying it's, what is it? Toastrud Law Group. John A. Toastrud out of California. And the defendant is obviously Sean Carter. It says Jack Dorsey. I can't see this. Roll of Betha, Amy Brooks. Okay, they naming all the people. Paul, blah, blah, blah. These are all the plaintiffs. And the defendants is obviously Block Inc. And that's Jay-Z. Now, I didn't know he had nothing to do with the Cash App people. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know? Put a one in the chat if y'all knew that. I had nothing to, but again, he's a billionaire on paper, at least. You know what I'm saying? It says plaintiff by and through. I need to just pull it up on my phone because I can't see it. Hold on. Plaintiff by and through has undersigned attorneys. Here as this, I'll read it later. I can't see it, y'all. I'm sorry. I really can't see it. But listen, they trying to get him up out of there. I told y'all what they're doing is they're getting rid of all the old billionaires. They don't need them no more. Ye already know his time up. That's why he crashing out too. Ye, Diddy, Jay, they already had got rid of what's the boy name? Russell Simmons and all of them. They had already got rid of those dudes. They are cleaning house. They're cleaning house. I have another portion of the paper. I can't hardly see. I'm gonna try one more time to see if I can see y'all. It'd be hard to see off my phone because y'all know I be on my phone when I be doing these morning Joces. It says as of March 31st, 2024, defendant, I can't see the name, beneficially owned 1 million shares of Class A Black common stock worth reportedly $81.5 million. It says defendant, I ain't gonna try to say the name, has served as a member of the board since January 2011 and served as a member of the Audit and Risk Commission. Wait a minute, it just dawned on me. Didn't they kill the Cash App dude, the white boy? Remember all of a sudden some random act of violence? Girl, I told y'all Jay-Z was the devil. I told y'all Jay-Z was the devil. Boy, you think he could have got that man up out of there? According to the company's public filings, defendant received $374,000 and some change in 2023 is compensation from the company as of March 31st, 2024. Defendant beneficially owned 1.26 million shares of Class A Block common stock worth roughly $102.7 million. Defendant Sean Carter has served as a member of the board since May of 2021. According to his company, I gotta take the banner down so I can see. Hold on. According to his, I took everything but the banner down. Girl, banner, get off of here. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to read it. It says, according to his, where am I? According to the company's public filing, defendant Carter received $289,720 in 2023 is as compensation from the company. As of March 31st, 2024, defendant Carter beneficially owned 38,000 shares of Class A Block common stock. I guess is that what that means? Worth roughly $33.1 million. Listen, allegedly, get the banner back on here. You are witnessing the beginning of the end. Get them back up here. This is not personal. This is not, them people is just cleaning house. Okay? They clean the house. He got to go. And he's setting up there celebrating. I said, hey man, you didn't win the war, you just won a battle. He up next. He definitely up next. I told y'all they're not gonna let them leave that wealth to them kids like that. They're just not. They're just not. And they're hitting him with little small tidbits to kind of chip away. Because remember, all this costs money. All of this to fight a lawsuit costs money. And I heard Beyonce tour, they wound up windmilling about that to go down and see the Cowboy Carter tour. That's why he put her back to work. He got to make that money back. Child, well, y'all keep your heads on the swivel, child. They said Jigga up next, and we'll be here to witness it. And I don't feel no type of way. And ain't nobody about to make me feel away like, oh my God, but that's not right. He's a black man. Girl, he's a black man who stepped on the backs of millions of black people. As a matter of fact, let me say this part too. Everybody who was around Jay-Z, except the ones he kept with him, everybody else talked about how Jay really stepped on their backs and did them dirty on their way up. Every single one of them. All the heavy coat people who on here, they know. They could tell you. Diddy another one too. On their incline, they were acting a damn fool, taking from black people, raping black people with their rights and their music and all of that stuff. I don't care. Oh, and I would never forgive what he did to DMX. Shelved DMX whole project because DMX was the hottest thing on Def Jam. And then they turned around and made Jay-Z the doggone president of Def Jams. Stole Biggie whole flow, his whole bars, word for word, bar for bar. But he turned around and shelved that man's stuff, and he already was battling addiction. And who knows, that could have made it worse. Fuck Jay-Z in my ether voice. He did a lot of people dirty. I don't give a damn about no Jay-Z. I care more about leaves falling off the tree than I care about some damn Jay-Z. I don't give a damn. And he ain't even from Acorn. So that makes it even worse. I told y'all to be in these spaces, you got to do a lot of people dirty. You got to do your own people dirty in order to get up there in the spaces with them folk. His day is here, and I'm here to say we gonna be keeping our eyes on it. Okay? What they did, man. I was listening to DMX talk about that shit. He even kind of went into it. I think I want to say he went into it a little bit when he went on the Yana Fix My Life. That shit fucked DMX up. DMX is the only artist I want to say of all time, but especially of that time, who put out 2 albums in 1 year and both of them went platinum and double platinum. Put a 3 in the chat if you remember. I was there. I had both of the albums. What we talking about? Let's put it all on the table. DMX was the only artist, if it's not all time, it's damn sure of that time and in recent time, put out 2 albums. I had both of them. And went platinum and double platinum on both of them bitches. And Jay-Z was coming off trying to figure out his career after Nas eated the hell out of him. Man, stop acting crazy. I don't give a damn about no Jay-Z. Because soon as that happened, they put Jay-Z as the president. And they also say that's tied to him being able to snitch on Irv and them. They put him as the president and he shelved that fucking man. DMX said he went to him and was like, bro, like, I got this project, like, I want to put it out. He said Jay-Z was picking apart all his shit. Like, oh, you can't do this. Oh, take this off. Oh, do that. He was like just completely like dismantling the work that I put in. DMX said that out his own mouth. This ain't no hearsay. Ain't no alleged with this. DMX said it. Give a damn about no Jay-Z. And his wife in blue, yellow, and green could go with him. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. And to think I was on his side with the Nas versus Jay-Z beef. I was on his side. maturing is realizing Nas was right and this Negro was wrong. But he kept telling us, I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman. He told us. But DMX is one of many. I ain't worried about no damn Jay-Z. Let's move on. Oh, who we gonna go to next? All right, since we still in the industry, did y'all hear that Ray J, that Suge Knight called out Ray J and said Ray J had something to do with Whitney Houston death? And I said it. I fucking said it. When he came out here crashing out the last time, I said, Ray, you shut up. Because we still trying to figure out what the hell happened with Whitney. If you not going to tell us what happened to our Auntie Whitney, we don't want to hear you say nothing. Who it was, he was butting in their business. And I said, don't get me to go pulling up old teas. We talked about Ray J on one of my deep dives on Rumble. Don't get me to go pulling up old teas, how they snuck you out the back of the hotel the night that lady was dead. And they gave your sister love Brandy down to the ground, but I gotta call it out. And she gave your sister a note, and we still to this day don't know what was on the note. Don't get me Willie Rayford. What's his name? Willie Rayford Norfolk, whatever his name is. Willie Ray better go sit the down. I mean, he cool and funny and all, but I would never forgive him for the Whitney Houston thing. Never. And if he didn't do it, he know what happened. Now let's get into what Suge exposed his ass for. Suge told him, I don't know what he told Suge or what he did to Suge, whatever he did to Suge. Suge had time. Well, obviously he have time because he's locked up, but he had more time than he normally had to address Ray. And he's going to get on here and say that Ray has something to do with Whitney Houston being dead. And I said it. I knew it. I felt it. I get a sixth sense about these things. I know I can read auras. Something is very dark about Willie Ray. Something is very dark about Willie Ray. Get on here, Suge. What happened?
I'm quite sure it's some interesting things that you guys can put together and tell your story. It's for me to tell my motherfucking story. Well, it comes to the part where you talk about Left Eye had a problem. If he died because of me, that's a lie. Well, let's talk about some facts. Whitney Houston, it's on your hands. I remember the conversation when she thought her life was in the toilet. She didn't even say your name. She just used the term that Brandy's little brother bringing me drugs and doing drugs with me. Brandy's little brother trying to kiss me and do drugs with me. Next thing you know, she's dead. You brag about all these phone calls recorded. You brag about how Snoop tell you and told you he's a part of the people who put bread to kill Pac. That's why I say don't mention Tupac's name in none of your interviews, because you fuck with the motherfucker Snoop who said he had something to do with it. So Snoop was involved in killing hip-hop's best all-time artist. You was involved in killing the best female vocalist that ever did it, Whitney Houston. So to get your ratings to go up for Love and Hip Hop, wherever the fuck that is, or wherever you guys got to do to be relevant, talk about that. That alone speaking volumes.
I believe everything. I believe all y'all had something to do with somebody. I believe you had something to do, Suge, with Left Eye. I believe Ray had something to do with Whitney. I believe Snoop had something to do with Pac, because Snoop could have never been. Let's talk about it. I believe all y'all had something to do with it. So let's start there first. I don't think nobody hands clean down there in that industry. But I ain't gonna lie. Him confirming the Snoop and Pac thing, that was big. You had to be here. Back in the day before social media, where you only got what you saw on TV, I remember saying, what in the hell is Ray J doing with Whitney Smith? Whitney Smith. Girl, why did I say Whitney Smith? I I remember the first time I seen them, I said, what in the hell is Ray J doing with Whitney Houston? This makes absolutely no sense. They not in the same age bracket. They wouldn't have anything in common. I get it. She had did the movie with Brandy with Cinderella. I kept saying, what in the hell is Ray J doing with Whitney Houston? It never made sense. What is he doing? She kept being seen around the nigga. But we all knew at the time she was battling addiction. Mind you, at the time, Ray J was the innocent Brandy's brother from Moesha. Remember, he played a little brother on Moesha too. He was the innocent little kid. Very innocent little kid. But then the rumor mill started to pop in the regular streets because it got to me. But the rumor mill started to pop that he was the one giving her drugs. That's what they say back in the day. This before social media. Back in the day, they say he only with her because he's the one supplying her with the drugs. Everybody knew it. Then when this lady go down to the Grammys, almost get drowned in the pool, because I don't know if y'all remember that. I'm about to go get the video. Since we here, we gonna roll it out. We gonna roll it all the way out. I'm about to get y'all a commercial break. We gonna go get the video where she gave Brandy that note. And I'll never forgive the Bible, the vocal Bible, or whatever the hell she is, ever again for that. Never forgive her. Because I can't believe that. Y'all get the likes up.
Let's go, Miss Peggy. Let's go, Peggy. Miss Peggy bother, Peggy bother, Peggy bother. Make that ass drop, make that ass rock. Ooh, make that ass drop, make that ass rock. Ooh, do it for a whopper, make it wobble for a whopper. Wobble for a whopper, make it wobble for a whopper. Ooh, Peggy Sue, ooh, Peggy, ooh, Peggy, Peggy, ooh. Peggy about to say she about to work it like a black girl. Make that ass jump, make it rock like a black girl. Rock. You fine, Peggy. You fine, Peggy. Ooh, you fine, Peggy. Ooh, bow-legged Peggy and a booty kind of heavy. Bend it on over, girl, toot it like a levy. Bow-legged Peggy, booty kind of heavy. Bend that ass over, toot it like a levy. Lift that ass, lift that ass, lift that ass. Ooh, Peggy about to work, she about to rock, she about to move, she about to make it. Oh, Miss Peggy.
Let's lay it all out there on the table. She's working with one of them, Whitney. She's working with Brandy. And then she turned around and got Ray J all up. I think it was a setup. I think it was a setup to get her up out of here. I think it was a setup. This is what I also believe, because this was the rumor back then, but I believe this too. I think that the people wanted her to sacrifice her child, and she said no, and they took her, then turned around and took her child in the same fashion. Conspiracy theorists, call me whatever you want to call me, but that's what I believe. I believe they wanted to sacrifice her child, and she fought it back. So they took her and then turned around and took Bobby Christina the same way. That's just some off the other subject stuff. Because the fact that they both died the same way tells me everything I need to know. But she's working with Brandy, who also unalived somebody in a car accident, if I can recall. Was it 3 people? Somebody said she killed 3 people. Who knows? She's working with Brandy. Ray J all up under her, providing her with drugs. And the night she was coming out there, she gave Brandy that note. Her hair was wet. Allegedly, this was back then. They said that they were trying to drown her in the pool back then. And that's why her hair was wet when she came and gave the note to Brandy. It's alleged that on the note, she was saying, "Get me some help or help me. They trying to kill me." And watch how Brandy just look at the letter, look like she's all, "Oh my God, what's going on?" And then pass the letter off. Never spoke of the letter ever again. Watch Brandy.
It's my dad. It's my dad. I'll see you later. I'll see you later. Mom, come see her. Come say hi to. Come say hi to your godfather. Come say hi to your goddad.
And then she kissed her at the end, which I think she whispered something in her ear. Let me tell y'all something. I know y'all say I goes far, and I do sometimes. I'll admit it. But sometimes my feeling and my gut just be telling me everything I need to know. Why was there such a huge connection between her, Brandy, and Ray J? I will never understand. And why did she feel comfortable to even go to Brandy? Was Brandy befriending her in the background, making it seem like they cool, whole time possibly setting her up? I don't know. Allegedly. Allegedly. But she literally handed that girl a note. Brandy handed the note off. She tried to play it off. We all know Clive Davis is a damn demon. Man, look. And Monica was sitting there too, heifer. Why? Where was your antennas? What happened, Monica? Monica was sitting there, and every single person in that industry, except Shaka Khan, because she said it, everybody kept partying. Shaka said, I had to go home. Shaka say I could not believe that while that lady body was still upstairs cold in the tub still. As a matter of fact, they wouldn't even allow the coroner to come pick her up. They let her sit up there for hours and hours and hours while they all was downstairs partying, all y'all faves, according to Shaka, except her. Oh yeah. And they all partied. They all into these ritualistic. And I know I go as far with the conspiracy theories, bro. But some of it, something is, even if you don't believe in the whole like ritual stuff, you gotta at least admit something is not right with this industry. If you don't believe in the extremism of it all, you have to at least admit that something is not right in this industry. Yes, girl, CC. Yes, right after that date, she was dead. Put a 4 in the chat. Right after that, that lady went upstairs. That was the night of the party. She was gone. Put a 4 in the chat if I ain't lying. Girl, yes. This was another funeral that had a lot going on. The same day she was gone. And all of them damn celebrities down there was partying, having a great time. And that lady sitting up there in the tub, right above them, 4-5 floors above them. On my mama. Yes, ma'am, CC. Yes, ma'am. That was the last time we saw Whitney. We haven't seen Whitney since. That lady went upstairs and never came back. Girl, everybody was talking about that. Everybody. And they still went on and had the Grammys. Everybody was talking about that. Every single person in the industry that was at that Grammy party was partying. I don't think Prince really rolled with them folks like that. I don't think Prince was there. I don't think Mike was there. Mike was too big. But like all your regular level like celebrities, they were all there having a gay old time. I'm going to play it one more time. Then we're going to move on.
It's my dad. It's my dad. I'll see you later. I'll see you later. Mom, come see her. Come say hi to Come say hi to your godfather. Okay? Come say hi to your goddad.
Poor Whitney, we ain't seen her since. And they snuck Ray J out the bike. Oh, that's a whole nother thing. They snuck Ray J out the bike. And somebody say, why did they want her gone? I think, remember, first of all, Whitney amassed a fortune. I don't know if you guys know that. When Whitney died, Whitney had so much money, like from the stuff that she had, the deals that she signed. Whitney was very, very wealthy. Whitney money was never Whitney was straight, more than straight. It could have been that. It could have been her information that she could have possibly had. Maybe she knew something about somebody. Maybe they thought she was gonna say something. But my rumor that I remember me and my mom was talking about it is we was saying we goes forward our conspiracy theory, but we was like, I think that they wanted her to sacrifice her daughter, and she said no, and then they took her and then turned around and took the daughter the same way. And Ray J hands ain't clean. Suge hands ain't clean. Cause why you telling on everybody else, Suge? Suge hands ain't clean. Snoop hands ain't clean. I told y'all that about Snoop as well. I said Snoop having this so much rise with the clears. Once he got with the clears, it was very evident to me that Snoop is on some next level shit. He was above the Negroes. We don't even have the power to cancel him no more because clear people love him. I'm telling you. I forgot about the daughter boyfriend. I forgot the boyfriend got killed too. Remember he did that interview kind of like trying to spill the tea and they got him up out of there quick. That boy did one interview talking about some of the things that he saw around there, and that boy was dead before he could say finished, before they could say cut. Child. Like I say, you ain't gotta be a conspiracy theorist like me, but you gotta admit that there's something very weird and dark around that industry. Girl. Who I know people close to this case and they scared to talk. I bet. The boy talked and he was gone. Girl, Nick did one interview. I wish I could go find it. If I can go find it, I'll pull it back up. We'll discuss it. We'll Joce. Girl, the boy Nick said one thing. He did one interview and was dead right after. And then with the Bobby Brown situation, I also want to add this too. Bobby Brown was used to boost her celebrity. And let me tell you why. Black people did not like Whitney Houston when she first came out. She spoke on this. We thought she was, I'm gonna be honest, black people thought that Whitney was too pop. They say she don't even sing black songs and she over there talking about, I wanna dance with some. The white folks love her. But at first, black people wasn't rocking with Whitney like that. Let's be honest. I was there. I'm just telling y'all what happened. Okay. But then once they realized they wasn't getting the black audience, because like I said earlier in the stream, we do have the control of the culture. We just don't benefit from it. But once in order to get our attention, they had to put her with who was, I know he ain't that now, but back then the hottest Negro out in music and R&B at least was Bobby Brown. Everybody put a 5 in the chat if I'm lying, if this is true. The hottest nigga out there was Bobby Brown, and he was a hood nigga, and he was so successful. He could sing, he could dance, he could rap. Bobby was that nigga. I remember he did the Ghostbusters soundtrack. I remember watching Ghostbusters on the VHS and seeing Bobby Brown song at the back. I said, damn, Bobby Brown on a Ghostbusters soundtrack? That was huge back then. Back then, that was huge. He was like one of the first R&B dudes on a movie soundtrack. They had, listen, this is my conspiracy theory, but they had to get her in the black audience. So what did they do? Put her with the bad boy Bobby Brown. So now we gonna look at her and be like, oh, just like they do right now with Jay-Z. Nobody don't really like Jay-Z. They just like him because he with Beyonce. And that's the same thing, but it was reversed. We liked Bobby Brown. Once they put her with him, and then she started making songs that would pop, but she would also make actual like ballads and stuff that we liked, then we was like, oh yeah, we like Whitney. We was like, oh yeah, that's our girl. Then she showed us that she come out the church, and then we find out she was kin of Dionne Warwick. Oh yeah, did find that part out. We was like, oh yeah, that's our people. And it was then and only then to boost her celebrity is to make Bobby Brown be the person who introduced her to crack and all this stuff, and he's the one, and make us have sympathy for her. When Bobby said out of his own mouth after she passed, he said, I would have never came clean at the time because I loved her so much. I didn't want nothing to happen to her music or her industry or her fame. He said, I met Whitney. Whitney is from Jersey. He said, a lot of people looking at her as the choir girl, looked at her as this, that, and the third. He said, Whitney is from the hood in Jersey. He said, Whitney introduced me to the crack. Nah. What's up? And I know he wasn't lying because he could have said, listen, he said it out his own mouth. I wouldn't have never came clean as long as she was alive because I would never want to hurt her. And mind you, Bobby got off the crack. Whitney was still on. Bobby was off the crack. She was still on. Girl, y'all had to be there, girl. This is when life was lit. This is when celebrity was lit. This stuff right here, this all contrived shit that we be having on social media, a lot of that's fake. This is back in the day when celebrity was lit. Do you hear me? Child. I'm just saying. But they used Bobby to proxy her in our culture so that we would accept her. They changed her music and her image up because at first they tried to make her like a white girl. Remember, she was out there looking like Cyndi Lauper in that I Want to Dance with Somebody video with the off-the-shoulder dress with the ruffles and the big hair and the red lip. And we was like, I mean, I like the music because I'm a music head. I remember watching the video and loving it. And it only used to come on MTV if I can remember. It didn't come on BET like that. But I remember when they had her dressed up like the white girl, and most of the black people was like, yeah, she all right, but she not really for us. It wasn't until she got with Bobby. Girl, I was there. Whoa, when I dance with somebody. Was it that song? What's the song he had that outfit on? One of them songs, y'all know what I'm talking about. Girl, it's crazy out here in these streets. But Ray J, you count your days. You coming up next too. And Brandy could go with you. Love her music down to the ground. I think she's the best vocalist probably ever. Well, depending on how you judge it. Because Whitney to me is the best. But ultimately, she's one of the best vocalists ever. Vocal Bible, I'll give her all of that. But bitch, you can go down with Ray too. I don't care. Because I don't care about none of these celebrities. She can go down too. We ain't got an album in 50 years, no way. Bye, girl. Misha Jackson, thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate you. The homegirl healer, thank you for the super chat. Suge finally confirmed what the streets been saying since Whitney passed. Oh, yeah. See, he put out everybody else's tea and tried to deny his. I believe he probably had something to do with Left Eye, too. I don't trust none of these fools. Yellow Peas, thank you for the super chat. I'm 38 and I love you because you my era. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yellow Peas, all facts, no feelings. I like that name. Thank you. Esther, thank you for the super chat. Speaking of conspiracy, what's up with this funny looking snow? Girl, that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story. The snow that won't melt. Girl, I ain't never been around a lot of snow. But they say it took the snow in New Orleans a whole week or something to melt. Girl, they say that it was, girl, they say that snow, and it wasn't even that cold after the snow. They say the snow in New Orleans was, girl, that's a whole nother story. Homegirl Healer, thank you for the super chat. Puff was snuck out too, allegedly. Now, I did hear words about that. I did hear stuff about that. Oh, and let me add this too, because this y'all other homegirl. Oh, yeah, gonna talk about it. Oh, I want to say this part too. Thank you for bringing it up, homegirl Healer. Oh, see y'all, girl, and I am telling you, Jennifer Hudson. Oh, yeah, see, Clive was trying to replace Whitney. This is all conspiracy theory. But Clive wanted to replace Whitney with Jennifer Hudson because she could sing, but Jennifer didn't have it. Yeah, she did the doggone the movie, but she didn't have it. Sacrifice her allegedly. Conspiracy theory, I'm crazy. Sacrifice her mama, her sister, and her nephew all to get a damn TV show, a talk show. Girl, That's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother, that's some deep dive stuff. We'll talk about it on a deep dive, girl. And he thought she was gonna replace Whitney, but you could never replace the goats. Okay. Thank you for the super chat, Rojo. She said, hello, Vu. My birthday was the 17th. I turned 50. I be working like a dog. I couldn't even tune in, but I always love all your content. Love you down to the ground. Thank you so much, Rojo, and happy belated birthday. Happy belated birthday. Girl, listen, y'all can sit up here and act crazy if y'all want to. I know what I'm talking about, girl. Call me crazy. I be that. I sure will. But I know it's too many coincidences. I know that part. Juanita, thank you for the super sticker. I know Jennifer could have never, weight loss and all. And I don't like living under your spotlight. You know the problem with Jennifer Hudson, since we on here, because I've always wanted to talk about this too. You know the problem why she ain't make it? She sound like she in the middle of a gospel tune, but she's singing secular music. That's like having Mahalia Jackson sing be a feature on a hip hop artist. We don't want to hear that, my love. John Legend too. We don't want to hear y'all wailing on the beats. Okay? This is not to take away from her talent. Jennifer can sing. But girl, don't nobody want to hear you wailing on the beat. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Girl, what? Girl, what? We don't want to hear that. That's why, and John Legend too. Remember when I used to love you? There's nothing that I wouldn't do. I went through the fire for you, and anything you ask me to. Sound like he always singing the old Negro spiritual. Girl, we don't want to hear that. We at the club. Girl, we don't want to hear that. Girl, that's why they don't work. They should have took the gospel route. They should have took the gospel route. Girl, we don't want to hear that. Unlock your knees and put the weight back on, bitch. We don't want to hear that. Girl, please. Bye, Jennifer. Jennifer, get away from me with this, Apollo. Please. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear it. Are you a man who loves and cherishes everything for me? Is this true? Is this, bitch, please. Girl, if you don't get away from me with that, girl, we don't want to hear it. I mean, it was cute the first time, but after that, we done. We don't want to hear it. Now she got a talk show. You did all of that for a talk show? Girl, that's heavy work. That's heavy work for me. For me, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's heavy work for me. All that to be on the couch next to Ricky Lee. Girl, that's heavy work. Juanita Ames, thank you for the super sticker. And Special K, thank you also for the super sticker. That's heavy work for me. Girl, you on a talk show, girl, with what's that little bobblehead girl, the short one who had put her eggs on the side and didn't want the baby no more. You know who I'm talking about, the little short bobblehead girl with the big old boobs. She done lost some weight though. Her head, she ain't got a lot of neck, but her head big and her titties big, and she real little. What's the name? She had the baby with the boy. Y'all know what I'm talking about. She had the baby with the boy. Well, she put the Sherry. That's her name, Sherry Shepherd. Put the eggs on the side. They had a baby with the man. Then when she decided she ain't want the man no more, she ain't want the baby neither. Girl, that's who you next to? Girl, that's who she next to. You're a cold ass bitch. For you to put them eggs on the side and have that baby, then when you don't want the nigga, now you don't want the baby. Oh, bitch, please. Sherry a cold hoe. Oh, yeah, and pay child support proudly. Sherry, that's a cold bitch. That's a cold. And that's why God made her look like that. That's why he made her look like that. Girl. Sherry put them eggs on the side to have a baby with her ex-husband. Bitch, when the relationship was over, Sherry said, listen, when the relationship was over, the man said, well, what about our eggs so we can have our baby? Sherry Shepherd said this.
Fuck you and your family, bitch!
Bitch, Sherry told that nigga, fuck you and your family, bitch. I don't want you or the other child. The poor child, he ain't even here yet. He's still in the petri dish. The baby wasn't even here yet. It was in the petri dish, girl. Sherry said, to hell with you and the eggs and all of that too. I don't want Ann read none of it. Sherry a cold hoe. That's a cold hoe. I don't care what nobody say. That's a cold hoe. That's a cold bitch. And I see that part. That is a cold hoe. Girl, the baby ain't even formed yet, and you already ready to walk away. That's a cold bitch. I'm oh, girl, you can't make this up. You cannot make this up. You literally cannot make this up. Girl, and the man sure kept the little eggs, put them in the freezer, thawed them out, and had the baby. Look, the man just pulled the eggs out the freezer, thawed them out, and just put the baby out there, and was like, well, you know what I mean? I guess we'll just go from here. You know what I mean? That's a cold. Sherry, you ain't worth a dime, bitch. God gonna make you pay for that. Oh yeah, he gonna make you pay for it. Gots to do that. The Most High gonna make you pay for that, Sherry, and I'm waiting for it. I'm here for it. Get her, God. Get her. Now we got to move on. Let's move on to the final. I think it's well, we got two, three. I gotta get off of here, girl. I'm doing too much. I be on here Joce in bed, huh? Girl, Sherry. Y'all think I'm lying. That man came back and said, but Sherry, what about the family we was gonna have? Look at Sherry.
Fuck you and your family, bitch!
Got to be a cold hoe to do that. He tried to pull her back. He said, but Sherry, wait. Look at Sherry.
Hey, you get your fucking hands off me.
This is not funny, and I feel bad for laughing. I really do feel bad for laughing, because God forgive me, he know my heart. You know what I'm saying? But damn, that's cold. That's a cold ass hoe. That's cold, bro. That's cold. That's cold blooded. I don't care what nobody see. That's cold. Sherry threw the eggs and the nigga away. I know that's right, Sherry. Go ahead on, live your life, eh? Live your life. That's what you got to do. Live your life. You know what I'm saying? Hell with the eggs, the nigga, and the churn. Live your life. Sherry said, I'm putting me first. Okay? Sherry said, I'm putting me for the first time. I'm choosing me. Okay? Sherry chose her and bet on her, and she on the talk show. She got a couch too in the camera on the talk show that don't nobody watch. Girl, we on the most they see from the talk shows is the clips we see on TV. Girl, I mean on the news. I mean on social media. Girl, don't nobody want to hear all that. Don't nobody want to hear all that, girl. We don't care about y'all having a line with people dancing, coming up at the line, and we don't care about none of that ugly ass shit, girl. We ain't watching no talk show. The real talk shows went away when Jerry stopped being real. Back in the days, this before it started getting scripted. Back when these dudes was having long distance relationship with women and they find out they really was a TS. That's the last of the real talk shows. When Maury was saying you are the father, and the girl was back there for the 59th time trying to see who the daddy was. Y'all remember them days? Y'all remember them days? Them days back in the gap where the girl will come back her 14th time for the same baby, trying to see who the daddy is. And every time she run and the camera go run behind her, and the cameraman was faster. And that was back when we had the big old cameras. That was some cold work. The cameraman run behind her, she fall all on the ground and roll all over the floor. And look at the nigga. I told you, she a slut. She's slut. And this is the worst part. Everybody in the audience, they be like, she be like, look, the baby got his nose, the baby got his eyes, his eyebrows, and look at the audience. Sure do. Yeah, that baby do look like him. That baby do. Look at the audience. Y'all, girl, the audience been messy for forever. Look at the, oh, yeah, that baby do look like him. He do got the eyebrows. Yeah, they got the same eyebrows. Yeah, they do. I can see it. I can see it. They got the same eyebrows. Girl, Maury go open that paper. As it pertains to 6-month-old Jarquavius Jonte Brown. Jonathan, you are not the father. Girl, I'm like, oh Lord, please. Y'all said he had the eyebrows. Then y'all told you, now y'all done lied and told the girl they got the eyebrows, and now y'all up here cheering the boy on. And one boy was doing push-ups on the stage. You know what I'm saying, girl? Oh, that was a time. Gypsy Hustle, thank you for the super chat. He said, Sherry, I'm with y'all. And did. And did. And did. And you know who was the most condescending? I'm so glad you brought this up. Somebody said the closing arguments was something else. Jerry would have the most degrading, disgusting show. And then at the end have parting words. And it was so profound and prolific. And at the end of every prolific thing he had to say, he said, take care of yourselves and each other. Bitch, wait, what? I just got beat up. What you mean? Take care of myself and each other. Girl, the people just beat me up. What are you talking about? Like, huh? Girl, talk about gaslighting, huh? Girl, Jerry, get on that with the final thoughts. That's what it was. Oh, and by the way, he'll say something like this. You know, in life, we realize that family is the most important thing. Now, this will be the show, and I gotta move on. The show would be, I found out that my sister is sleeping with my husband, and she has 3 kids by him. That's the name of the show. The final thoughts will be with Jerry. He'll go, you know, family is the most important thing that a person can have. Being close with your mother, your father, your sisters, and your brothers is always the best thing for you to have a wonderful and productive life. Sometimes things may get in the way of that, but either way, it's still your family. We need to learn to love each other and care for each other, because family is sometimes all we have. Now, with that, these are my final thoughts. Take care of yourself and each other. Nigga, what? They just pulverized this girl on stage. What you mean? Girl. Lisa Powell, thank you for the super chat. Her show boring now. I haven't watched the show in so long. I haven't watched any of those shows. I don't know. But I believe you, Lisa Powell. Thank you for the super chat. Rojo, thank you for the super chat. Do anybody remember Brittany, the big TS from Jerry? The big one. I remember the light-skinned one. Y'all remember the dagger D-Ray used to be beefing with? And D-Ray was telling the dagger, he was like, one thing you can never do is get her pregnant. Y'all remember that? Put a 3 in the chat if y'all remember that. Girl, that was the good old days. They don't do it like that anymore. All this other stuff, girl, all this other stuff is cap. Let's move on. All right, so y'all, I got to get to these stories because I got to go here in a few. So now, moving on, we're going to go to the girl, Dashae. Oh, no, not a girl. It's a guy. So this guy, Dashae Jackson, or Dashae, what's his name? Frost. Dashae Frost. He's a streamer. And you know, in today's society, all people want to do is stream and do ignorant stuff for stream. They want to do shock jock stuff. But the thing is, they play these pranks on people that's not in on the prank. So this guy walks up to this girl in the store and say, you look so good, I want to F you right now. And then proceeds to try to ask her for the number. The girl tells him, hey, I'm on the phone with my mama. Like, that's not cool. Mind you, he's with another girl. I think her name E. Kane, who's championing this stuff because I guess they stream together. I don't watch these churn. Well, long story short, the brother just so happens to hear him and checks him as he should. And 2 things I noticed. Number 1, he was apologetic, but trying to hide behind the fact it's just a prank. It's just a prank. Like the brother said, everybody don't play like that. And 2, the girl was talking more than him. And this is why black women stop getting in the way and getting in the middle of 2 men having arguments. Because if that boy would have hauled off and bet the hell out of her, it would have been well within his rights. Because shut up and mind your business. I saw that. I saw one. I was about to download it, Antonio, but he was over there playing with her with a vibrator. And remind you, these are kids watching this. Well, anyway, he got banned from Twitch. I got the boy on here. Let me get the boy up here. Let me show you what he looked like. He got banned from Twitch. Twitch banned him. Yes, they did. Twitch got him up out of there. But I saw one clip on TikTok. Girl, I can't even smoke my hookah on TikTok. And they got him playing with a vibrator on there with the girl. This the boy right here. This the boy right here. Let's get into the video. Crazy work. Crazy, crazy, crazy work.
I'm gonna lie, bitch, you look good as fuck. On some real shit. Like, I'll fuck you right now. With your mom? Oh, I'm so sorry. But can I get your number and shit? We can get some food? No? Like get some food and shit? Like vibe out and shit? No, you not fuck with it? Like, but bitch, you look good as fuck. I'll fuck you right now, though. No? Alright, then. I can't, bro. I'm doing
We could just show her the picture, girl. She ain't even answering.
Who?
One at the right here.
For her number?
Nah, you said more than that. You look so good, I'll fuck you right now. But
Bro,
that's
we
sexual
streaming,
harassment.
bro. I'm saying, bro. Like I'm
care,
saying,
bro.
Oh,
That's
wait.
disrespectful.
like I'm saying, though, bro.
But
Like
it's just
on
a
some real
prank.
shit, we just praying like on
But
some
you can't be
scene.
pranking with people like that. That's disrespectful.
But I'm saying if she
Some
would have
people
said
don't take that shit.
then that's cool. She would have said that. I would have
She was on
respected
the phone
that.
with my mom.
I feel that.
Oh, that's
but
your
I'm saying
brother?
she
I mean,
would
your
have said
sister.
that. No, I feel that. I feel that. I respect
You
that.
feel me?
But I'm saying on some
But-
real shit. Like she would say, I
but-
feel that. On some real shit.
But bro,
No, I feel that. I'm not
You
trying to
feel
be
me?
disrespectful and
But it's
shit.
disrespectful.
Nah,
anyway.
I feel you,
That's
bro.
on everything. I'm gonna be real with you.
No, I
That's
feel
it.
you. Like
Do you want us to apologize to you?
No, I
Does
got
that make you feel better?
It's not even apologize.
Listen,
It's the
I got a
simple
sister.
fact
I got a
you're a
sister.
grown ass man.
No, listen,
right?
I got a sister too, bro.
Listen.
I feel you, but I'm saying like
that's sexual harassment.
I-
Some people take that as like real serious, and your ass will be in trouble.
no, I
That's
feel that. I
sexual
feel that. I
harassment,
feel
you
that.
feel me?
I'm telling you, bro. Like I don't mean no disrespect or
I'm just
anything.
telling you
Like,
straight
I'm just, you know, I'm sure I don't want your sister or anything.
Yeah, no, that's not
I'm
my
just
girl.
vibing.
That's my little sis.
No,
I'm
I
just
feel
telling
you.
you straight
No,
up.
I'm saying on some real shit. Like
I'm just telling you straight up. That shit disrespectful.
well, I apologize, bro. I'm not trying to
No,
be.
not touching you.
No, I'm not touching you. I'm saying. I'm just saying.
Relax,
Like, I'm telling you, bro. I'm saying though, bro, on some real shit. Like I feel like you over here trying to like price me on some shit.
I'm
You
not
know what I'm
trying to
saying?
price you at all. I'm
But
just
I'm
telling
saying
you, bro,
I feel you got a sister. I
We
got a
heard it the
sister,
first
too.
time you said it, though.
I
You keep
feel you,
saying it.
though. I feel you.
And he
I'm talking to her,
apologized.
No,
You
listen,
talking
bro.
to me,
I
talking to
respect
me.
it. Like I'm saying, like
Okay.
no, I'm not trying to. You know what I'm saying? I respect it. It's cool. Like it's good. It's good.
For
We
sure.
heard it the first time.
Just the streaming shit. Yeah, that's cool, bro. But some people don't take that.
Nah, it's cool. Nah, that ass. If she would have told me on some shit like, oh, whatever, I would have.
She
You
was
know.
on phone with mom.
Nah, I feel that.
My mom said the same shit.
Okay, nah, it's cool. If she would have said me, told me that, then
She
it's
should have, right?
yeah,
Exactly.
it's-
So
nah,
now
she
you
was-
coming up with what you mean that she should have. You coming up here saying it's disrespectful. We heard you the first
Nah, I
time. So
feel
do
you.
you
I
want to
feel you.
apologize
It's
or not
good.
so we can keep it moving?
He just
Let's get it logical.
apologized to me,
Exactly. You're
okay?
still standing here,
But you're
baby.
sitting here talking
But hold on,
You're
bro.
still
There's no butter.
standing
It's you and me,
here.
bro. It's you and me, bro.
We
Don't.
straight. We straight.
You're
Just
still
But it's cool. We
standing
good.
here.
Just keep.
We good. It's
focus
good.
steady, you
It's
feel me?
good, bro. It's good. It's good.
That's it.
See, this is the thing. First of all, legally, that's textbook sexual harassment. If I was the girl, I would file charges. Oh, yeah. And I want damages. Embarrassment is viral. You disrespected me in front of my mama. That is textbook sexual harassment. I need everybody on here to know that. You cannot go to a person and say what you want to do to them sexually. That is textbook sexual harassment. And if I were the girl, especially since it went viral, I'm on the phone with my mother, and you come up to me and say something so horrible and degrading, call me a bitch, and then tell me you would F me right away, I would file everything that I could file, and I would sue him for everything that he has. He doesn't deserve to have it. And the girl he came to, her too. Since you want to be over there caping for him, you too. You too. Remember I told y'all, when you attack the black woman, the house falls down. The foundation starts to crack. Because 10 years ago, hell, 5 years ago, ain't no woman about to be with no man running around here saying that to girls. She over there getting in the boy face, talking about, well, what you want him to apologize? I mean, it was a prank. He said he was sorry. Shut up when you talking to men. Because right now, that's the only man in this whole situation, the brother. And she lucky, or they lucky, they didn't run across a nigga who really be on that type of time. Because they would have slept that nigga right there where he stood in that grocery store. He lucky he ran across somebody who was sitting there and have a conversation with him. They'd have slept him right there in aisle 6. I don't know who these churn is. I don't watch no streamers. So I don't know who. I found them on Tasha K page. But that is illegal. That is an assault. You cannot go up to a person and say stuff like that. You cannot do that. And these are children watching these people stream. It was children watching. It's children who these people main audiences are. What do you think that means for your children's psyche when this is what they're watching? Y'all gotta start picking up them phones, see who your children following. It's disgusting. They banned his ass off Twitter, not Twitter, Twitch. That's as they should. I don't never champion nobody losing their platform because it can happen to the best of us. But when you are blatantly disrespectful, not even disrespectful, blatantly harming people in order to make content, you gotta go. Same thing with DJ Academics. You harmed a kid to make content. No. You gotta go. You running around grocery stores or whatever it is and doing this to regular civilian people, you have to go. Not because I want you to lose your platform, because I don't want kids, because that's who's watching y'all, kids to think that this behavior is okay. They gonna start getting hurt real bad. I'm telling you, they gonna start getting hurt real bad. Juvenile said something that's profound, and I think it went over a lot of people's heads. He said, a bitch'll get you killed. That's the way I think. From some old bitch ass nigga trying to receive my bank. Now, the part I want us to focus on when he said a bitch'll get you killed. What he was saying was, typically when men have beef with each other, it's typically behind or having something to do with a woman at some point. They'll never say it because nobody want to look weak. But it's always a girl some kind of way intertwined in the BS. Rather it's for protection, rather it's you dated something. You got to be careful. Sometimes everybody ain't on that. Everybody don't play like that. Everybody don't play like that. They're going to run into the wrong one and it's going to be canceled. Christmas is going to be canceled out for everybody. I'm telling you. And then the followers and the people who champion the degenerate behavior gonna be on your stand. But no, it's not right because he didn't touch him, and it's not right. And he didn't touch. No. Everybody don't play like that. Everybody don't play like that. Layla Williams, thank you for the super chat. Hey, boo, I love it here. Watch you from multiple devices just in case I have to move around. LOL, please don't stop. Thank you so much, Layla. I heard a lot of people be doing that. Shout out to y'all. Thank you so much. Tisha, thank you for the super chat. Like Ice Cube said in Friday, everybody not playing. Facts. Absolutely facts. Bougie Thug, thank you for the super chat. E-Kane gets beat on by her baby daddy. Oh, God. That's crazy. I'm telling you, listen. When Juvenile said a bitch will get you killed, that's the way I think. A lot of times women will set up some shit. Like there's always a woman in the mix. That's literally what it means. Supreme Gift Queen said, I tried to tell Ronnie that. Rest in peace to Ronnie. And what's around that? A woman, huh? Child, we got to move on for the sake of time. But they done got him up off of Twitch. But let me tell you something. Don't be sitting up here thinking, oh, Twitch did a good job. Twitch don't give a damn. Twitch promoted them on Twitch so that they can continue to stream. It's just the pressure. That's all it is the pressure. That's it. It's the pressure. Twitch don't give a damn about your kids. Y'all start checking them churn phone. Now we got to move on. Wallo talks about he speaks about y'all know they have the show $1 Million Worth of Game, Wallo and Gilly. And typically I told y'all when we talked about Gilly's interview with Shannon Sharp, I was like, you can't sit up here and say that you don't want your son to go down a path that you promote. That platform, I haven't seen it in a long time, so maybe it's changed. But that platform promoted the street, the YNs, the drill music, the stuff that was getting these kids killed. Okay. So Shannon Sharp interviewed Gilly, and now he's interviewing Wallo, and he asked Wallo how it was when he was trying to tell Lil Durk and all them other dudes, hey, don't go down this route, and just to see him go down the route anyway, how does it make him feel? And this is what Wallo had to say. Y'all get the likes up.
You went viral when you broke into tears telling Lil Durk not to retaliate in King Von's death.
You know, it was so emotional because Durk, he said, I need you to come here, right? He said, we could do it in Miami, whatever, but I need you to come here because I need you to talk to these. That's what he told me. He said, I need you to talk to him, Wallo. I need you to talk to him. I said, all right, I got him. And when I get there, I didn't know it was going to be that many. It was like 100 of them. We in the basement in Chicago. It's 100 of them.
And them niggas, they ready to ride?
Yeah, no, they just was there, you know.
Okay, they wanted to hear what you wanted to say.
No, it wasn't even that. They didn't even know why they was there. Durk was like, we gonna do it in the hood.
Okay.
I want you to holler at them, boom, boom,
Okay.
boom. So I'm like, I got you. When I got there, I'm like, he like, man, listen, I need you to holler at him. It just so happened that when I'm talking to him, I understand, because I'm talking to a couple of them on the side, and I understand that nothing is more important in the ghetto than revenge. Revenge is king.
Yes.
Closest thing to God. Because the black man is willing to die about his ego. The ego killed more black men than any other disease. Nothing killed black men more than the ego. That ego of, you hit me, Shannon, people saw it, I can't let you go. You gotta die about this shit. And my mama raised me, so I grew up soft. I ain't had no structure of no father there, so I'm just emotional. So when I'm in there, I'm telling them, it was emotional for me, because I'm letting them know, the man that killed my brother, I forgave him. Am I a coward? Am I a punk? Well, I don't know what that shit mean. But I knew that forgiving him mean that I was willing to live for my brother in an environment where we celebrate dying for somebody. I said, no, I'm gonna live for my brother, my grandma, my brother, kids, my mama. I'm gonna live for them, because don't nobody talk about that. But I know that, I'm gonna just be straight up. I know that I'm not built to die right now, because I know it's more things that I gotta do, and I know I got a responsibility. That was my older brother. You think what I'm saying? So It's like, I gotta step up, I gotta be a man. So I gotta think as a man would think, not as a street would think, that would die about his ego and leave his babies, leave his mama, tear down the community about the ego. My ego wasn't built like that. I wasn't that strong to have that type of ego. I wasn't cut like that.
You went viral when you broke into tears.
It was learned that.
Girl, I'm all over the place, huh? I don't know who added the music, girl. TikTok make me sick. TikTok makes I despise TikTok. Every single video have to have music on it. They put more time into putting music on TikTok videos than they should be doing in the whole music altogether. Oh, y'all, I had found this soundbite too. I've been looking for it. I had seen it on Dame's channel too. But it's gonna load up. But this is what I'm saying, you guys. One thing I will give Wallo always did try to talk to them dudes, and it's probably from lived experience. You know what I'm saying? It's probably from lived experience. Him seeing, again, wisdom will always trump all knowledge and education. I'm gonna say that again. Wisdom will always trump all knowledge and education. Lived experience will always trump knowledge in any amount of education you can get. And the reason that is because there are lessons that life is going to teach you that is going to equip you for the future, whereas education only indoctrinates you for whatever it is that you're studying. And go through what Wallo went through. I think it was powerful when he said, I forgave the person who killed my brother. I wish I did know who killed my sister, but even in the sense of, it took me to be a grown-ass woman, old, to understand why the old folks say forgiveness ain't for them, it's for you. Because when you can forgive somebody, you can really like release a lot off of your shoulders. And for him to say that he forgive the person that shot his brother or killed his brother or whatever, I think that shows growth. I just think it sucks that he's like polar opposite of Gilly. And I think that Wallo with someone like him or just him by himself could be so powerful for the community. Like he could be so powerful. But again, nobody listens, especially children. Children never listens to what you say. They only watch what you do. You see what I'm saying? So, he had another little clip. I didn't have it, but he had another clip where he was talking about his biggest fear is dying at the hands of a black man. He was like, I don't care how I die because I know I got to go. He was like, but my biggest fear is dying at the hands of a black man. And I was like, wow. But unfortunately, the messed up part about that is he's more than likely to do just that. So I want to move forward, y'all. Shout out to Wallo. I want to move forward, you guys. So let's get into this plane crash. Then I got to get up off of here. You feel me? I found this soundbite, y'all. And I would listen. Speaking of them put music on everything, I went on TikTok to find this soundbite, and every single one had music behind it. Look.
Dare you offer me some? I'm a lady. No, you're not. Yeah, no, you're not. No, you're not. Stop.
I was looking for. I had to go find the actual video and screen record it. I gotta edit it, but yeah, that's crazy, crazy work. Now, 2 planes crashed in Arizona, guys. I don't know if you guys know this. Let me go. I think I got a photo I could show y'all. I think. Yeah. Oh no, and I want to say this too. Before we get into the 2 planes, girl, why is Delta offering them people $30,000 a piece who was on that upside down plane? I know you fucking lying. It says Delta is offering $30,000 to each passenger on board the plane that flipped on the runway in Toronto. The airline confirmed to ABC. Delta Care team representatives are telling customers not to the gesture has no strings attached and does not affect rights. You lying to me, girl? It don't have no what? It says it has. Listen, think about this. Look at what they're saying. Delta Care team representatives, listen, are saying, telling customers the gestures has no strings attached and does not affect rights. You lying to me.
It's survival. I guess somebody lied. Smells like somebody lied.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
Girl, y'all let them people tell y'all that. Look at this plane. I don't care what nobody say. Listen to me and listen to me good. Now, Delta is a big company. They might unalive your ass, but that's all right. The churn to get the money. Do not take them $30,000. If you take them $30,000, they telling you ain't no strings attached, girl. I don't care what they say. So y'all got to stop worrying about what they say. Don't you take a penny from Delta Airlines. Don't even let them offer you a cup of water. You feel me? I don't care if y'all have a meeting that said, would you like something to drink? No. Swallow your spit. Do not take, I don't know who on the plane or who was on the plane. Anybody who was on that plane, if you take anything from Delta Airlines, you dead. I'm telling you now, you're not going to get nothing else. They're going to use that as compensation and you're going to be done. Girl, look at this plane. $30,000. 30,000 in this climate, girl, that ain't enough to damn near go to the store, come back and fill a gas tank up. That's a week worth of groceries. $30,000. Girl, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Y'all carry your ass down there playing with Delta. Let Delta tell y'all take that money. Go ahead on. Be slow if you want. Be slavery stupid. And I don't think none of y'all was black. But go ahead on. Be slavery stupid if you want. I'm good, love. Enjoy. Now, moving on. They had 2 planes crashed in Arizona. I got a couple stories that I want to share with y'all. Let's get into it. Now, this one 9 minutes. Damn.
It was learned that 2 aircraft were involved in a collision, and unfortunately, 2 individuals were confirmed deceased. This is very early stages in the investigation, and the NTSB is en route to further the investigation.
Wow. And from the FAA, we learned that there was 2 people aboard each aircraft. 2 people unfortunately passed. What's the conditions of the other 2?
I learned that the other 2 were unharmed and were able to walk away unharmed.
4 people on the plane. 2 died and 2 lived. I got another video.
Welcome back to Live Now from Fox as we continue to follow some breaking news out of Arizona. You are taking a look at some live aerial footage. We are following the latest regarding a deadly plane crash at Marana Regional Airport. Here's what we know so far, courtesy of our partners at Fox 10 in Phoenix. You can see that several investigators, law enforcement officials, first responders are there on the ground, as you can also see the aftermath of that crash. Fox 10 saying this: at least 2 people are dead following a mid-air plane collision at an airport northwest of Tucson. That's according to what we heard from police earlier today. The Marana Police Department saying the crash happened February 19th, today on Wednesday, at the Marana Regional Airport, located near Avra Valley and Senderio Roads. The police writing on Facebook, quote, 2 confirmed dead, and both planes were smaller fixed-wing single-engine planes. The Federal Aviation Administration says a Lancer collided midair with a Cessna 172 just before 8:30 a.m. local time. 2 people were on board each plane. The National Transportation Safety Board will lead the investigation into this crash. We're still waiting to hear who the victims are. Their identities have not been confirmed. According to the FAA, the Marana Regional Airport is an uncontrolled field, meaning the airport does not have an operating control tower. FAA goes on to say that pilots utilize a common traffic advisory frequency to regularly announce their position to other pilots who are in the airport's vicinity. The pilot in command is responsible for maintaining safe separation from other aircraft, and pilots operated into uncontrolled fields are still required to comply with all federal aviation regulations, including minimum visibilities, minimum safety altitudes, and right-of-way rules. You can see here that they have taped off what looks to be another one of these small planes, and you can see several other small planes there in this regional airport, as the FAA has said that it is an uncontrolled airport there. But there on the screen,
All right. These are 2 small planes, 2 like where you can do like 2, 3, 4, 5 passenger planes. So they weren't like commercial airlines. So it wasn't United or Spirit or Delta or anything like that. But there's something very heinous and sick going on right now. I don't know. Like I said, we could be under attack. It could be a cyber attack. It could be distractions, which I still believe it is. I don't know what is going on, because we still don't know what the hell happened in Philly. All we heard was, first I heard they ain't had no victims in Philly outside of the ones on the plane, which I find that to be impossible. Then you know what I'm saying? Then we heard 1 man got killed or 1 man got burnt up or something like that. We ain't heard nothing else. Girl, them people is playing in our face, in my opinion. Because what is going on? What happened to all these other planes? Not to mention, the man ran into the doggone Bourbon Street, and the one ran up into the Trump Towers, and we ain't heard high, low, and none of that since neither. Them people playing in our face. I don't know. It could be a multitude of things, but that's what's going on with that. Those are 2 small planes. They never tell you who it is on there, but whatever. I think they did tell us with the last plane, but neither here nor there. These planes are crashing. Y'all be safe out here traveling. Hell, I gotta travel next month to go to Mardi Gras, girl. But anyway, y'all be safe out here in these streets. Now I gotta get off of here, y'all. I gotta go to physical therapy. But I appreciate each and every one of y'all for being here. Let me make sure I read all the super chats. Yeah, I did. You guys, shout out to everybody in the building. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Okay. We will come back tomorrow at the same time as we always do. I will see y'all on the next one. Love y'all down to the ground. And I'll see y'all later. Oh, I'm going live today at the dollhouse. Y'all meet me over at the dollhouse, okay? See y'all later. Oh, before I go, sorry. One more thing. I played this at the beginning of the stream, and I want to play it again, and then I'll Joce y'all out, okay? But shout out to everybody in the building. Did I delete it? I think I deleted it. Damn. I'll play it tomorrow. All right. Nevertheless, I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat. You know what I want? Blaze up. Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 wow. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we love. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, lift it up.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who did all this?
The nigga you just had up here.